file. We have to do? We have to do a read random. To get the data, get the key, do a read random, etc. That doesn't work. Okay, here in tables, we can go for joins. So if you want to combine more than one, I mean, if the column that you're looking for is not present in current table, we are going to pick from other table wherever it is present. We can combine up to 15 tables. Okay, we can. It will be a very complex joins. In training, we'll go up to 3 tables. Okay, we'll be combining first. Initially today only 2 tables, and as and when you start writing programs, I'll be introducing one more table. Probably 4 tables maximum. But 4 table also is big, huge in even in project also. But joining is very common because when database is designed in any company, what they do, they have limited fields in one table. Okay, only limited fields. They don't have all the fields in same table. They have only limited fields in one table. So if you want to get data from another table, we can do join. Joining. So the column is not present. We are going to pick the column. So remember. UN is combining the queries, combining the rows. It's like dataset concatenation. Okay, don't get confused with union and join. Here, join is the column is not present. We are going to pick the column from the other table wherever it is present using joins. We are going to combine the tables. We combine both the tables. More than one table, up to 15 tables. So this is what join, and this is the advantage of join. And this join, you cannot do it in files. So what are the different types of joins? You are aware?
Inner join, outer join, natural join,
Outer
join.
Inner join,
outer join,
Outer join,
okay, left outer join,
right outer join,
self join,
self join, self join,
equi join,
join. Okay, there are many joins. The spelling is right outer join and full outer join. We are going to see only these 3. Self join is not that used because it's a little complex. I mean, it doesn't have much usage also. It's called Cartesian product, and we'll leave that. Let's look at inner join, left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. So what is inner join? What is an inner join?
mutual columns between the 2 tables.
Mutual columns between 2 tables. What is left outer join?
The first table common data between.
Okay, you got it to some extent.
Written all the rows from left table.
Yeah. What is the inner join? What is inner join?
We are joining 2 columns in the same table.
So value one or
Hmm.
both tables, sir.
Okay.
If you compare one or another table.
Okay. Rick, are you there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10.
I thought.
Intersection.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10.
Oh my God.
2, 6, 10.
2, 6, 10.
2, 6, 10.
Okay. The A intersection B. Some people are telling the wrong answer. What is this?
Yes, sir. A union B.
They
sir.
are making unions.
Yes, sir. Unions.
Union.
It is intersection.
What, Hari? 1, 2, 3, 5. You are telling all the numbers in the board.
Sir,
No,
A
sir.
union B I
Only
told, sir.
common numbers.
Okay.
For intersection.
No, Priyanka, tell me.
Both.
No,
2, 6, 10.
Common numbers both in A and B, sir.
So only Priyanka. Tell me the number. Tell me the answer. That's all.
2, sir. 2,
Then
6, 10.
6, 10. Okay. So one more question. Now, well, let's change the color. A union B.
1, 2, 3, 4, 10.
So what is A intersection B? How did you pick A intersection B? The common, right?
Yes, sir. Common in both A and B.
How do you pick A union? Okay, A element is not occurred. Leave it. So A union, A intersection B. What will be the answer for this? Priyanka.
Now we have to compare A and A intersection B.
Don't tell
That
how
means
it is going to. Tell me the answer. That's all.
answer, sir. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10.
Okay.
2, 6, 10.
So 2, 6, 10 is going to repeat.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Some I don't know how they gave 70. One more time. What is the answer, others? Neha, can you
1,
answer?
2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10.
1, 2, 3,
Yes, sir.
4,
A will print everything.
Okay. How did he pick? How did he pick? So what did he pick? How did he
Removing
pick?
the repeating values, sir.
So you picked 2, 6, 10. I mean the common values. Then what we did? So
Other than 2 systems.
Combining the both values and removing the repeating values, sir.
So what Mrityunjay said. So you took the common values and whatever is left behind in A, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's going to be 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 6, 10. Okay, 2, 6, 10. You can write as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 also. Okay, so you have taken the values which are matching along with the values which is left behind in A, the left hand side data set. Similarly, one more, A intersection B, union B. Shravanti, can you answer this? A intersection B, union B.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10.
I think you guys have to go and learn again.
2,
No,
4, 6,
sir.
10, sir.
2, 4, 6, 10, sir.
2, 4, 6, 10.
It's going to see what is A intersection B?
2,
6,
6,
10.
10.
Union B means what?
2, 4.
What is present extra? What is present extra? 4.
4.
So 2, 6, 10, 4. This is A intersection B. This is A intersection B. Union, whichever is present extra in A. Here, this is A intersection B. First time I am teaching A intersection B to students. Whenever I ask students, they used to answer. Okay, now let's see the difficult one. Okay, I'll just move this to top. Okay. Okay, it's a little different formula. It's not a real formula. If there's a formula like this, what will be the answer?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10.
That's good. How did you pick? How did you? So A intersection B is what? 2, 6, 10.
2, 6, 10, sir.
2, 6, 10.
What is present extra in A? 1,
1, 3, 5,
1,
7.
3, 5, 7.
5, 7.
So here
4.
extra in B.
4.
4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10.
10.
If you know this, you know joints. So A intersection B is called as Tarun. What is the A intersection B in join? If you compare with join in
Inner
DB2,
joins.
that's good.
Inner join.
Inner join. What about this?
Left outer join.
Left outer join,
Right outer.
join.
right outer join. This is
Full outer join.
Full outer.
full outer.
join.
So these are joins we are going to see. This join is very common in projects because we don't have all the columns in one table. So we just have small tables in projects. I've seen many applications in many companies. So it will be small table. Okay. So A union intersection B is nothing but the common values in two entities, and A union A intersection B is nothing but the common values along with the leftover on the left hand side entity. Similarly, common values in both the entity both the set along with leftover fields in right hand side entity, and A union A intersection B union B, it's not a proper formula, but still what it says, the common as well as leftover on the left hand side, leftover on the right hand side. So this can be compared to a join, and it's not very tough, it's easy. So I'll just read this. I'll share this slide during the break. So whatever I'm showing, I'll be sharing. If you haven't shared, you let me know. Joins. So one of the more powerful features of the select statement is the ability to retrieve from more than one table by performing what is known as join operation. So union is combining the results of query, and join is going to pick the data from columns from more than one table. A more common join operation involves collecting data from two or more tables that are in common and combining the results to create a result data set. Okay. So when you join, there will be a common column. Okay. The common column is very common. Even if you can join without a common column. When you join a table, you are going to join based on some common column. Okay. So usually in any company, if you take, there will be one common column in other tables, subsidiary tables, that will be used for join. For example, if you take an insurance company, so what are the primary columns in insurance company? What are the main tables in insurance? Okay. So main tables are policy table and customer table. So policy number will be there in all the tables. You understand? All the plenty of tables. In all the tables there will be a policy number or customer number. Similarly, take a bank. So bank, what is the main field? Account number and customer number. So it's going to be there in all the tables. So when you join across tables, there will be a common column usually, but common column is not mandatory for a join. But you have to understand. And don't think, is foreign key required for joining a table? Is foreign key required or not?
No, sir.
That's what we discussed. Foreign key is not required. There is no foreign key. The foreign key is not required. Foreign key is used for creating relations across tables. When you have relation, referential integrity rules are automatically enforced. The rule says that we have rules for insert, update, and delete. Update and delete for child table and insert for parent table. When you insert, update, and delete the child table, it is going to check whether foreign key is a primary key in parent table. Similarly, when you are going to delete a row from parent table, it may delete in child table provided you are given on delete cascade. That is foreign key. Here, for joining it more than one table, usually we have one common column. Okay, that's what we discussed. Take a telecom company. If you take a telecom company, so telephone number is a common field everywhere in all the company, in other tables. If you take a airlines, so airplane number, flight number. So everywhere there will be one common field in other tables that will be used for combining the tables. Now let's see some examples. So I'm not going to teach, you are going to tell me what will be the output. Okay, we have two tables, employee table, department table. Okay, employee, don't take any screenshot, I will share the PPT after this. So employee table has employee details like employee number, last name, work department. And here hyphen denotes null. Okay, don't think hyphen is a value. Don't think null means hyphen. So when we execute a query in QMF or spoofy, what it does, when it finds a null flag set, it denotes to us by hyphen. Okay, and in spoofy it denotes with a single hyphen. In I think many hyphens. Many hyphens. And if you execute the same query in QMF with one hyphen. Okay, so here hyphen denotes null. So we have employee number, last name, work department. We have department table, department number, and department name. So department number is expanded here. Here work department and department number both are same. Okay, both are same field, but same field. Here we don't have the full name. Now we have a requirement where we need to extract last name and department name. So do we have department name here in employee table? We don't have department name in employee table. So what is so department name is there in department table. So what you have to supposed to do? You have to join these two tables. We cannot join files, only table. In tables we can join very easily. Okay, the query is select, you're going to select last name and department name from employee. So ignore this E and D. Here pointers will not come here. So select last name comma department name from employee table, inner join department table. So you're going to do a inner join on. So this is a query. I'll write the query here. Probably better to write the query here. I'll just write a high level join statement, then you will understand much better. Select column 1, column 2, etc. from table 1. Join. It could be inner join or left outer join or whatever. Right outer join or full outer join. Table 1, table 2.
Table.
On. I'll write on. You have to tell the column number in column name in table 1 and column name in table 2. On what? You are going to join based on column one column in one table and another column in another table. Some column. So column 1 in table 1 and column 2, some column in table 2. Again, if you want to have one more join, again you can have another join. Table 3. Again on column in table 2 equal to column in table 3. We can have this and we can continue this up to 15 tables. So select all the columns which we want in more than one table in select statement. Select all the columns you want, and then I haven't written properly. I'll give another syntax. From first table, join operation, second table, on what? On this column in first table and column in second table. Based on this column, you join these two tables. Usually, this is not mandatory, but usually common columns will be there. We'll be using the common columns to join the table. Even we had employee table and bonus table, right? We had a common column. Employee ID is a common column. Okay, we can join those employee table and bonus table to get the bonus amount very easily. But don't think a foreign key is required. Foreign key is a different concept. Similarly, if you're going to join another table, again you have tried the join operation, join command and table 3 on. So, one column from table 2 and another column from table 3. Again another join, one column from table 3 equal to another column from table 4. We can simultaneously go for any number of questions. Okay. So I will show the slide. So what is here E and D? What does it mean?
User defined. E means
Logical type.
It's called alias. It's called alias. You can give alias for a field name as well as table name. Okay. So we can give alias. So alias means what? It is going to be short-lived only for the query. This employee table we are going to define as E. Department table we are going to name it as D. Because instead of writing a bigger name, we are going to give alias. Otherwise, there is no use for alias. For example, here on we used to write employee.work department. If you write employee.work department, it denotes Work department is part of employee table. Similarly, we write department dot department number. So it denotes department number is part of department table. So instead of writing employee dot work department or department dot department number, we write as E dot work department or D dot work department, so that query looks simple. This alias is used to make the query very simple to see. Okay, otherwise there is no special advantage of having alias. There is no functionality attached to it. We are just alias means what? So what is the name? It's another name. Like how Harindra is having another name. Yeah, Harindra alias Pavan Kalyan, or I don't know. What is his favorite hero?
Harindra Pachipulpula.
Harindra. So similarly, King. Okay, Harindra alias King. So if you say King, it's alias Harindra. You can say he must King or Harindra, both are same. Similarly,
Assistant manager, sir.
okay. See, similarly, we give an alias for a table name. So we name the employee as E, department as D. You can give employee AS E like this. Okay, that is also correct.
AS is optional, sir.
Employee optional. That's what as E. This as is optional. That's why it is not there in the slide. Then department as D. So hereafter in this query, this table is called as E. This department table is called as D, and you can use it anywhere in the query. And it is short-lived only for the query. It makes us to understand query very easily. Otherwise, there is no use of alias. Now let's come to join. So my requirement is to join these two tables. My requirement is to get last name and department name, but we can't. There is no department name in employee table. So what we are going to do? We have no other way to join these two tables, right? So can you tell me? I have written the query. Select last name, comma department name from employee table. We are doing an inner join. Inner join department table on work department equal to department number. This E and D is optional. Okay, need not be there. Normally we give alias only if the field is same. For example, if the field is DEPTNO here, and here also DEPTNO here, if you write DEPTNO equal DEPTNO, system get confused. It doesn't know this DEPTNO is from which table, this DEPTNO from which table. So if you have common same names in multiple tables, we go for alias. Otherwise, alias is not required. Here in this example, alias is not required because here we are given the column name is DEPTNO. Here the column name is work DEPT. Okay. So coming to back to join again. I want last name and department name. Can tell me the answer? Select last name comma department name from employee table, inner join department table. On what? On which column you are joining these two tables? On work department equal to department number. What will be the answer? Mahbub or
E01 0.
okay, just hold on. I'll just write it. Okay, tell me the answer.
Sagar
E01 and S01.
Jagger,
administrative.
Jack.
Richards,
Manufacturing.
manufacturing,
Engineer.
food,
Wood manufacturing.
manufacturing,
What?
customer support,
Jones marketing.
Jones.
Marketing.
What happened to Wyman?
There is no match in the department table, sir.
So there is no matching department table. Remember A intersection B. Only if it matches. Okay. Now same query. Well, join is left out of the join. Select last name comma Select last name comma department name from employee left outer join department on work department equal department number. What will be the answer?
You are getting 6 now.
Of course. Only in by place it will become null.
Wyman null, sir.
Wyman. Wyman. What is a Wyman? Will be?
Null.
Null.
Is it correct? Anybody is objecting? Manikanta, is it okay? Bhavana, are you objecting? Okay. So this is correct. What is left outer join? Whatever is matching. Whatever is matching. And whatever is Manikanta not okay. Okay. And whatever is left over on the left hand side table. What is left hand side table? The table which is present left hand side to the keyword left outer join. Okay, here employee table becomes left table and department table becomes right table. Okay, this is going to be little tricky. Not very tricky. Okay, what will be the output of this?
E01 and S02 will become null, sir.
Select last name comma department name and from employee table right outer join department table on work department. I want the data.
Jagger administrative.
Jagger
Admin.
admin.
Null
Manik.
engineering.
What?
For engineering there is no common record, no, sir.
Null, sir. Null. Null engineering.
Oh, null. Null. First you complete the common, then you come to left out variables.
Richards manufacturing.
Manufacturing.
Richards manufacturing.
Food manufacturing.
Manufacturing.
Manufacturing. First you come out. Okay, what's
Customer support.
and then Jones
Marketing.
and then what is going to happen?
Then null.
Null engineering, sir.
Null
Engineering.
engineering.
Null sales.
S02. S02 null sales.
Null
Sales.
have you covered everything here? So administrative is there, engineering is there, manufacturing, marketing, and then sales, customer support. What we did, right outer join. Right outer join means all the matching columns along with the leftover columns on the right hand side table. Right hand side table is department table. So are you getting anybody is confused on this?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, what will be the full outer join?
It will add Wyman icon. Null.
Wyman. Null. So it's like A union A intersection B union B. So all the common variables up to this. Whatever is left over on the left hand side table, this is left over on the left hand side table. And whatever is left over on the right hand side table. See, and these are the joins available, major joins used. It depends on which you want to use in your project. For example, I'll ask you one question. Probably I'll ask you. So we'll take same employee table and bonus. So we have ID, name, salary, BAD, EID, and bonus. Your HR is asking, I want ID, name, salary of all the employees who have bonus. I want ID, say I want ID, name, salary, and bonus for all the employees who got bonus. So employees who got bonus. What will be the join? You have to join because bonus is not here. Bonus is here. Other fields are there. If there is any left out field, we go for join. How will you join? Tell me the query.
ID.
Inner join.
Select
Right
Select.
outer join.
EID.
or yes, sorry.
From what?
EMP.
EMP. What type of
Right outer join.
Right out.
Right outer join.
right outer join or left outer join or full outer join or inner join?
Right outer join.
Anything is okay, sir.
Anything is okay. How anything is okay? There's no difference. On equal to. Here see EID is same, right? Here is EID, here also EID.
EMP.EID.
So it's going to be EMP dot EID bonus dot EID.
Bonus value.
Otherwise EMP QE then it's going to be E dot EID and B dot EID. This alias. But tell me which join you'll be using. Naveen, which join you'll be using?
Inner join.
Inner join. Mana, okay, why inner join?
Left
Alan?
outer, sir.
Left
Because
out.
we need only bonus employees.
So here in the employee table we are going to have say 25 employees. All 25 employees you are here. So I mean we have assume there are 5 employees in bonus. 5 employees got bonus. There are 5 records in bonus table, 25 records in employee table. What HR is asking, I want employees who got bonus. Then what will be the
Inner
join?
join.
Right outer.
Inner join.
That means right outer.
It's going to be
Right out.
Right outer.
Right outer.
there is going to be inner join. He's saying who got bonus? How many people got bonus? Only 5 people who got bonus here. So it's going to be matching rows in both the table. Okay, matching. See, based on the question requirement, you have to decide which join you are going to go. Okay, who got bonus means what? How many people got bonus? Only 5 people. Then it's going to be inner join, not right outer join or full outer join or whatever. Suppose if same HR is asking, I want list of all employees. List of all employees with their bonus amount. Which one?
Right,
Left outer
Right.
join.
Left outer join, right outer join. Which join is using? So want list of all employees.
Left, sir. All employees, no, sir.
All employees were
Left out of the.
and
Employee.
then what will be the bonus amount for employees who are not here in? It's going to be null. Okay, in program you have to understand if it's null means you have to place 0. Okay, in program. So way to find null that we will see next week. So based on the question you have to decide whether it's a left outer join or right outer join or inner join. Mostly you'll be using these type of joins and you'll be using mostly inner join and left outer join. What we do in projects, we keep the main table on the left hand side. If this table comes here on the right hand side, it's going to be right outer join. Okay, same because the right hand side table has full data. But since this table is on the left hand side, we go for left outer join. So mostly in projects we go for inner join and left outer join. When you're going for left outer join, we keep the left hand side table as the main table. So you understand, depending upon the question, depending on the query they have raised, you have to decide which table we are going to use. which type of join we are going to use. Coming back to here, whatever you guys said is correct. So we just quickly read this. So outer join operations are used and a join operation is required, and any two rows that would normally be eliminated by an inner join operation. Okay, now need to be preserved. Okay, outer join operations are used when a join operation is required, and any two rows that would normally be eliminated by an inner join operation need to be preserved. But it's quite a complex definition. Okay, this one was really good. Left outer join. When a left outer join is performed, rows that would have been returned by an inner join operation together with all rows stored in leftmost table of the join. That's what we have seen, like A union A intersection B. So all the inner join operation along with the leftmost table with the rows, with all the extra rows that is present in leftmost table. Similarly, right outer join is going to be reverse, and full join is nothing but when a full outer join operation is performed, rows that would have been returned by an inner join operation together with all rows stored in both the tables of join operation are returned in the result data set produced. Okay, you have to understand these concepts. So make sure to understand the concepts very clearly. Why we need joins? Because the columns are not here and all tables are small, and we can go up to 15 tables to join, and we join based on a common column. Usually common column will be there for sure. Okay, and what are the things we have learned from morning?
Foreign
Views.
First you have foreign key, then views,
union,
union all, and then
union of joins.
Okay, foreign key is a key in child table to connect more than one table. Since we can connect and have relationship across tables, we call DBMS as RDBMS, and we can maintain the data integrity very easily, and we can clean up the data also very easily using foreign key relationships. And foreign key is not mandatory. Okay, foreign key is not mandatory. It up to the design team to decide. Okay, it depends on design team. If you go to project, there'll be senior management or project managers or above. They decide the design. They design how they want. So and the foreign key is not really mandatory for having a join. And if you want to combine the data result set of more than one query, we go for union or union all. If you want to remove duplicates, we use union, and if you want to retain the duplicates, we are going to have union all. And views the data security feature. Views a virtual table. It's an alternate way of viewing one or more table. The syntax to create a view is create view name as the query. The query will be running and creating a view. Okay, and in the query you can give where class, order by, group by, having, and joins, unions, etc. If you have order by, group by, other things, then it's going to be a readable view. Otherwise, it's going to be updatable view. If it's an updatable view, you are going to have only one table, and all the not null columns should be there in the view. Once we create a view, we can grant access to anybody. So as far as they are concerned, they have access only to the view, and they can do everything with the view. And if it's an updatable view, they can update the main table through the view. Okay, they can update the main table through the view. And this is about view. And join are very easy. Don't make it as complex. For joining, we normally don't require a column, but we generally will be having a common column on which we join. Technically, it's not required, but logically, there will be a column for joining.